Hey Virgos, happy new moon in Virgo. Actually, today is the new moon and I'm recording it on this day. So we're in Virgo season officially, so happy birthday to all you Virgos. And I'm trying something new. So for the last bit of August, I wanted to, so it is going to be labeled August, but the energy can, represent whenever you're watching this. So go into September as well. I've done love and relationships and career and money readings for all signs. So now I want to do something new and I'm labeling it Magic and Manifesting. So let's see what advice or guidance Spirit has for you about what you're manifesting in your life, the type of magic you can tap into that might help you, any blocks you may have. Let's see, these cards are speaking already. All right, so we have the Five of Wands. So the Five of Wands is about competition, conflict. It's usually conflict on the outside. So it could be like conflict with other people, competition with other people, but it could also represent like your energy going in lots of different directions. And then we have the Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords is about observation. It could be about spying, kind of taking stock or, pausing to look at things, not necessarily taking action, but it's like observing something or learning something new, being in that kind of student mindset. And then we have the Six of Swords. So the Six of Swords is about moving on to calmer waters, moving away from something. I feel like you are definitely moving away from some conflicting energy, because I feel like you realize whether it's people or anything that any kind of behaviors you tend to display or energy you tend to gravitate towards that is chaotic and it makes you feel unsettled or like you have to compete with other people, that kind of thing. Oh goodness, let's clarify. I'm gonna take that one. These cards are like really thick. Okay, let's see. The Queen of Wands. So you could be moving away from a person, or this is you tapping into your raw feminine divine power. Because the Queen of Wands would be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius energy, and she's like very fiery and passionate, sensual, creative, magnetic. So that, like, when I'm thinking of magic and manifesting, it's very like Isis energy too, and she's the goddess of magic and goddess of sexuality and transformation. Well, I don't know if she's transformation, that's more Kali, but I guess transformation in a sense. But it's about resurrection too, that's very Isis energy. And I'm going to be using my Isis Oracle, actually. She's very present. She's been very present for me this week. So this definitely feels like her. This feels like this is what you're doing. It's like burning away things, removing yourself from situations that you just know aren't good for you, that make you feel a certain way, that you're just like, this is ick. This isn't good. This isn't supporting my power, this isn't supporting my vision. All right, we have the Five of Coins. So the Five of Coins can be about money loss or feeling left out in the cold, feeling abandoned or rejected. And then the Knave of, actually, it kind of does feel like possibly, I don't know if somebody left you or you're leaving somebody. It does kind of feel like that. So however we'll see how that plays into your magic and manifesting, but it could be, sometimes we have people in our lives that we don't realize their energy is kind of, if maybe we have an unhealthy connection with them, where it's like codependency, we're in a codependent relationship with them, or their energy affects us in a way because we have like some kind of karmic ties or, soul contract with them, to where it's difficult to block out their energy from us. Or, maybe we're in a relationship with this person and you're realizing, I say you're in a relationship with this person, or, and you're realizing that they're just not necessarily the best for you. And this could be you. This could represent you embodying your Queen of Wands energy, or could represent the person who's a little bit fiery and possibly a little bit too much. The Queen of Wands can also have a shadow side, which is being, overly, someone who's angry and bitter and maybe vindictive, that kind of energy. But the Knave of Cups would be the Page of Cups, and this can be about friendship. Maybe it's, I feel like it's kind of like with these cards together, it feels like somebody's telling somebody else, I just want to be friends. I don't want to, and because with the Queen of Wands to me, and with the magic and manifesting and Isis energy, it tells me it's very much about our sexual energy, and that's our creative energy, right? That's how we manifest. So that makes sense. So it feels like you have a sexual relationship with somebody, or, you know, you have to let go of somebody who you had a sexual relationship with, whether it was a relationship or just sex, or someone you're very attracted to that, you know, borders on maybe unhealthy addiction, or doesn't bring out the best in you, or you're just noticing how this person is a little bit chaotic in their energy, and you're finally realizing how it affects you. And that's what I was saying, is perhaps this was a block to your magic and accessing your magic and manifesting, because maybe you were spending a lot of time trying to deal with conflict that you have with this person, or you know, they kind of stir up things, or, you know, you just have some kind of blockage in that area, you know, your sacral chakra area, because of this person. You know, especially if you're a woman, we store emotions. Well, we all store emotions in our hips and in our sacral chakra, which is where our genitals are. And so it's possible, you know, when we have sex with other people, we take on their energy, and you still maybe have some stored there. So you're kind of just observing, but I really feel like you actually still have a connection with this person, even if it's past. I don't know, it just feels like somebody's telling somebody else, I just want to be friends, I don't want to have sex anymore, I don't want to, you know, because you're just realizing that this relationship isn't necessarily the best, and you're choosing yourself. You're realizing, look, I think you've gotten to a point where you know what where your magic is, right, and what you can do, and what you want to create, and you're getting very good at removing the things that kind of get in the way of that. So the Empress energy is goddess energy. It's divine feminine energy. She embodies all four of the queens, and she's also very fertile. And this is also about things coming to fruition. Like it's now, you see how the crow is flying over fields. I think usually there's like pomegranates, which pomegranates usually represent abundance and wealth. And I don't know if those are apples or pomegranates, but that's what it's like. It's time for your harvest to be picked. And, you know, a number 3, the Empress is a number 3, and 3s are about creation, creative energy. Lots of beautiful energy here too. It's like once this conversation is had, or once this is put into motion, the energy towards, like, whether it's you deciding energetically to clear your energy from this person, or to remove them from your life in a sense, in the way that they possibly block you. Once that happens, all of this starts to happen, which is then we have the 8 of Wands, which is manifestation. 8s are about manifestation. This is specifically very quick movement forward. Something coming in very quickly, could be communication, but it feels more so like whatever you're trying to create comes in quickly, whether it's communication from somebody about an opportunity, you know, a job, or it could be about your love life as well, you know, because that's what you could be trying to manifest as well, and is a new person, right? It seems like love might be on your mind here. So something comes in very quickly, and then we have the Strength, which is Leo, but again, we have the 8, and this is a number 8 as well. So we have 2 8s in a row, 8 8. And 8s are about manifestation. 8 8 is a very potent number, and Strength is about inner strength, gentle strength, taming your beast. It does really feel like you have to, you really understand that maybe the type of person and that you need as a partner, and not settling for less than that. And you're kind of like, you knowing that you need somebody who is in line, who is compatible and aligned with the person that you're becoming, and the person you want to be. And so that requires us to develop this inner strength of taming our beasts within, that doesn't give in to these lower level things that we usually go for, that we know are just going to keep us in this chaotic, stuck energy. All right, so we have the 2 of Wands, which is about empowered choices. This is about weighing your options, making a decision. Once you make that decision, it happens. And then we have the 5 of Wands again. This is about competition. I feel like you possibly have a lot of options when it comes to love. This really just feels like a reading about love. So it feels like you have a lot of options within love. This could be about competition, like people vying for your attention and energy. Perhaps you're very magnetic, and you have a lot of people who are like, hey, let's go out, you know? So it's, and that's why you're having to choose, right? Maybe you're narrowing it down to 2, or you just are finally deciding, like, okay, I can go this way or that way. And you're not choosing this energy, which is chaotic energy, having your foot you know, having your eggs in many different baskets, that kind of energy. And then we have the Ace of Coins, which is you choosing the opportunity, the solid one, the one that you know is going to be stable and positive and long-term and fulfilling and caretaking and all of the wonderful things. Coins and pentacles are earth energy, so it's solid and stable and it has long-term potential. So you're choosing that over, I'm going to keep these kind of short, but we're going to get one or two of the Isis cards and see what else she has to say. This is really beautiful energy. So it's like making, you know, empowering yourself to choose your brand new self instead of the old self, right? Like whatever your old self would have chosen, which is like staying stuck in this cycle of chaos and conflict and having to compete, you know, or having to take on other people's stuff. You know, you're not choosing that anymore. You're choosing a relationship that's more grounded and stable. Okay, this one feels like it wants to come out too. All right, so we have abundance of Sothis. Abundance in many forms is increasing in flow to you. Continue your good work of building channels through which abundance can be delivered to you. Freely share your talents, love, wisdom, and self, and enjoy the abundance responsively flowing to you in many forms over and over again. See, this is why I feel like you have a lot of options. You're very magnetic. I feel like the Queen of Wands has a dual message. It's also how you are, right? If it's not you walking away from somebody or ending a relationship or whatever it is, it's you being very magnetic and being able to basically tap into that abundance flow for yourself. And see, again, harvest. There's something about harvest here because we have the wheat. It's happening. It's coming to you. And it does feel like love, but it could, you know, be something else. To me, it just feels like a relationship instead of necessarily money, but it could be a business opportunity or whatever it is you're wanting to create. All right, so we have ancient power mysteries. Sorry if there's a glare. The oracle guides you to honor the power of your voice, whether through spoken or sung words, or through what you write, speak about, or stand for symbolically. You have a potentially very powerful healing voice, and you are guided to recognize the responsibility that you have for what you proclaim through your voice. Again, having that conversation, like I said, or just like powerfully choosing. It could also be about using your words for manifestation. So powerfully writing, speaking, visualizing. I guess not necessarily visualizing, but it sounds like, this could be a message for you if you write of any kind, or, make music of any kind, sing and all that. So I'm gonna leave it there. If you would like your own reading with me, or a healing session or a coaching session, click on the link below. And if you have any questions about what I offer and what it entails, please email me and I will get back to you as soon as possible. But once you purchase your session, you can, I'll send you an email with my calendar to schedule the day and time. What else? Follow me on Instagram at Bethany Empowers. Thank you so much for all of your likes and shares and subscribes here on YouTube. Please do so if you haven't already. I really appreciate it. I wanted to show you my new journal. I just released today a new one. So go and check it out. My link, I don't have the physical copy yet because I just ordered them. But I should have one soon. But I have this one and another one available for purchase. So check out my Etsy store, which is below. And I think that's it. I'll see you guys next time. Okay, bye.